no matter what happens, this news, these emails, they're never going to go away. The purpose of news, the purpose of real news is to report it. Whether we like it or not. The purpose isn't to go hire people to help you deflect and ignore the facts and the news. That's not the purpose. We don't get paid to actually report the news. And so you would think that the people that do make the big bucks to report the news, you would think that that's what they do. Guys, ain't no intro on this. This is a straight ether. Coach Shelton Harrison style. Ain't no introduction needed. I'm going right in. You see these two popcorn Pop-Tart farts, these two goofballs, okay? These two idiots, these two nerds, okay? Because I tell you what, if you look at these two, and if these two are trying to tell you and educate you about boxing, I don't even know why people listen to these guys. I mean, Steve Kim looked like he ain't exercised in 5 days. Dougie Fischer looked like, I don't know, man. This dude looked like he never been in a fight. This dude, I can tell you now, Dougie Fischer don't know how to throw a jab. I can tell you Steve Kim don't know how to fight. These guys look like they've never done it. So what made these guys get into boxing? It's so many areas for these goofball nerds. It's so many other areas that they could have got into. But these guys, they chose boxing. They chose the sport of boxing. And these guys, you know what? Y'all want to call the LDBC delusional. Y'all want to say the LDBC is pushing propaganda. Well, I mean, what? Because you think we're pushing a racist propaganda? Oh, okay. So we talk about the emails that you wouldn't talk about. I mean, you're supposed to be a journalist. You're supposed to have integrity, right? Why you never talked about those emails? You and Dougie Fresh Fischer. Why you and the goof nerd? Why you two nerds? Why you two popcorn Pop-Tart farts never talked about those emails? I mean, you guys, you know, you're affiliated closely with Golden Boy. I mean, what? Were you guys getting down with Oscar De La Hoya too? I mean, I'm trying to figure this out. So the LDBC, okay, we're delusional and we're stupid, right? I challenge you to a contest of intellect. I'll challenge you. And I'm talking to you, Steve Kim. I'll challenge you to a contest of intellect. And I guarantee you, just because you know how to write and put a sentence together, that don't mean you smarter than anybody. You a sellout. You a sellout to yourself. You a sellout to boxing. You a sellout to your own kind. You and Dougie Fischer, you a sellouts. And Dougie Fischer, you ain't nothing but a tap dancing, buck dancing fool. Are you serious? The only fighter that y'all cover is Triple G and Golden Boy fighters. That's it. And when you do have to talk about a black fighter, that black fighter got to move a mountain. The black fighter got to move a mountain for y'all to even mention a guy. I mean, have you seen your Instagram page? I'm sorry, have you seen your Twitter page, Steve Kim? Have you seen it? Boy, that thing look like a racist hotbed. The only thing you ain't came out and said is you ain't used the N-word. But dude, you pretty much already using it inadvertently, you are. See, man, boxing don't need guys like you guys that you sold yourself. You sold yourself because the truth is not valuable. So what did you do? You sold yourself and now you talk about what they want you to talk about. Why you never talked about the emails? If you got so much damn integrity, why didn't you talk about those racist emails? Why? Why didn't you? It took a reporter from Bloody Elbow. Okay, this is an MMA guy. Jake Donovan. This is an MMA guy that talked about those emails. None of these high-level boxing, publications wanted to talk about it. Well, they did, but they did late. It popped up on Boxing Scene for a little while, but it came out on Bloody Elbow. An MMA reporter talked about this. The LDBC talked about it. Some of the new media talked about it. Dante's Boxing Nation said something about it. Boxing Ego, he ain't say a damn thing about it. Okay? So many of these people, nobody said anything. In the LDBC, we put Oscar De La Hoya foot to the fire. And you call yourself a reporter. You're a reporter. You're supposed to report the truth, man. Not what's popular, not what's politically correct. You get in there and you report the truth, but you're not willing to do that because you don't have the guts to do it. You don't have the nuts to do it. You don't have the integrity to report the truth. That's the bottom line. No integrity. No integrity, no heart to report the truth. Because you're worried about what Oscar De La Hoya, the man sticking kitchen utensils up his ass. You're worried about what that guy's going to say about you. And that's your paycheck too. You're on the payroll, man. You, Dougie Idiot Fischer, all of you guys are sitting back. You're on that payroll. Yeah. I mean, you got so much integrity. Why you didn't report about this? Why you don't have any words about this? Because you know it's there. It's not going away. It's not going to go away. I don't care what you do or say. This, it's not going away. Oscar De La Hoya, the person you work for, running around here in fishnets. Running around here in fishnets. The same Oscar De La Hoya you work for raped a teenage girl. Raped a 15-year-old girl. But you ain't got nothing to say about that, right? It's not important, right? Nah, it don't fit your narrative of how you can kiss Oscar's ass anymore. It don't fit the Triple G narrative that, you know, y'all give him. Y'all think this man is the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. Well, now y'all probably think it's Lomachenko now. That don't fit your narrative. What about this? What about that? I mean, please explain to me. Why y'all not reporting about this stuff? Why? Because that's not going to make your boss happy. See, you sold your soul, and you sold your soul to the devil. You sold your soul to the devil. I tell you this right now. You don't want to report about the emails. You don't want to talk about your boss having a DUI. You don't want to talk about your boss, having relations, having sex with raping. I'm sorry, it's not relations. Raping a 15-year-old. You don't want to talk about that. Nah. See, what you want to do is protect this man, and you want to cover up everything he does. So you want to cover this crap up. And you guys want to call us, the LDBC, dumb? You guys want to call us no integrity? You guys want to say we pushing agendas? What about the agenda you're pushing? What about this Oscar De La Hoya agenda that you keep pushing? What about this Gennady Golovkin agenda you keep pushing? What about this anti-black fighter agenda you keep pushing? You know what? I tell you this right now. If I ever see you in person, I'm going to approach you. I'm going to come right to your face, and I'm going to tell you exactly what it is, right to your face. See, the problem with people when they see these guys in public, ain't nobody giving you this word. I'm going to come right to your face and tell you, man, you're a disgrace. You're a disgrace to the code of journalism that you swore that you would always report the truth. But I guess you can't do that when your boss don't want you to report the truth. Not on him. Nah, man, nah. Y'all think these two nerds, y'all think these two idiot nerds, you think these guys can throw punches? You think these guys know how to set up? You think these guys know anything? Hell, can these guys even hit a speed bag effectively? Do these guys know where to throw a jab from? Do these guys understand, how to hit a heavy bag? Do these guys understand how many rounds of sparring you go in order to get your cardio up? Do these guys understand any of that? Do they? I bet you these two, they never been in a fight in their life. Never. And y'all want to talk about journalistic integrity? Y'all want to come down on the LDBC? Guess what? No matter what, it's going to be generation after generation after generation of the LDBC. We making videos. Our kids going to make videos. Our kids going to make videos. We're going to keep doing it. And the LDBC is where people coming to look to. Don't nobody want to read y'all dry-ass articles about the same anti-black bot. Don't nobody want to read that. You guys are done. You're dead in the water, and we got you guys dead to rights. This is never going away. Your boss, all of this stuff, we're going to put it right here in your face, and we're going to say, what are you going to do about it? There's nothing you can do about the LDBC, Steve Kim. Nothing. And we are going to be in your grill every chance I get. I'm done.